Hey guys, today I'm reviewing and giving tips for the Momcozy M5. If you've been following my channel for a while, you know I've tried a lot of breast pumps and I found this one to be a really great option. It has some really cool improvements from wearable pumps of the past. It has some really unique features. I really liked it. Let's talk about it. So first, it has this very unique cover, which I think is cool. It could come in handy for a lot of different reasons. It has 3 different modes. It has a stimulation mode, a combination mode, and an expression mode. I found the suction level to be very comfortable. I only put it up to about 4 before I was feeling like a nice tug. It has 9 different levels. So I think if you're someone who's more sensitive, that maybe gets pain easily, I feel like you'd be very safe using this one. But if you're someone who needs a lot of pull, I feel like you'd also be safe getting this one because it can be quite strong at the upper levels. Also, I feel like its pull is maybe extra comfortable because of that slight vibration that this offers. I wasn't sure how I would feel about that, like if it would feel funny or something. And it's barely noticeable, but I can see how it maybe would help you have a letdown a little quicker. So I think that's definitely a cool feature. Another cool feature is how it slants its flange. So as you can see, it goes a little more with the natural shape of the breast, and I think that that will also help you get a really nice suction versus maybe some of the earlier models that didn't quite have quite a slope. This is what it sounds like. I know people are always really curious to hear the sound. So pretty quiet. No pumps are completely silent, so this is definitely a pretty quiet one. And this is what the pumps look like on. So it kind of just looks like I got crazy busty. If you were wearing like a big hoodie or a jacket or something, I don't think anybody would notice. But they shouldn't care anyway because you're just pumping to take care of your baby. So who cares, right? A big thing I love about this pump is how many extras you get with it. So you get this cover, which is very unique to this pump. And then you also get this amazing bag. It comes just in the box. You can get a double bag. I got 2 single bags. So depending on what you want to do or what package you get. In your bag, you're going to have a lot of goodies. Let me take out my pump. So here's a little tip sheet. These are super helpful to have. Most women, I feel like, are probably going to use one of the inserts that come with it in order to get a really nice suction. So what you're going to want to do is stimulate your nipple. So breastfeeding moms' nipples are going to look a little different when they're stimulated versus when they're just resting. So maybe use a manual pump or hand express a little bit to make sure your nipple is stimulated, and then use this to figure out what insert you should be using. Inserts can totally make or break your output. You really want to have a nice insert. It can also decrease pain. If you're having some sort of pain, maybe try to make sure you're using the correct insert. If like your areola is being pulled into the pump, then you're probably needing a smaller insert. If your nipple is rubbing along the side, you probably need a bigger insert. So lactation consultants can help with that, but these are really helpful. And remember to stimulate before you measure yourself. It also comes with this great little brush. These can be super helpful because you want to get in there and wash all your parts. This is a great little brush to have too. And then of course the charger. And it comes with this extra flange, which is super helpful. And then also your inserts. It also has this little bag where you can put your pump inside, and then your user manual. So all of that came in this side of the pump. So you can carry your pump around in there and you're good to go. This is such a cute little bag. Let's talk assembly. Assembly is pretty easy. There's not a lot of parts. Take your milk collector, take your diaphragm and put it in here. Now take your duckbill. You're gonna put this on your flange here. The flange is really interesting. It has this hard part, which is pretty unique. Now, see there's a heart right here on the flange, and there's an outline of a heart right here on the milk collector, and you're just gonna line those up. So see how the heart fits in perfectly with the outline? And then up here, you want it to go on smoothly as well, so you see where there's a hole. And then I just go all around and make sure that the flange is on completely well, because, so for example, if you don't put your flange on well and you try to pump with that going like that, you're gonna leak everywhere, and that would be extremely frustrating. So make sure you really fold over that flange so we don't have any leaking going on. And then you can just take your motor and it will pop right on. So pretty easy. To pump, you're just gonna turn it on like this. And it's starting on combination mode. If you want to start on massage mode, just go to the little heart. If you want to switch over to expression, just go to the teardrop. Combination mode is a couple short pulls and then a long pull. I personally just prefer normal massage mode and then expression mode. I like doing 2 minutes on massage mode at level 4 and then switching over to expression for the remainder of my pump, also around level 4. When you're done pumping, you can lift it off. There's grooves on either side of your pump, so use those grooves to lift off your motor. And then it's actually recommended that when you're pouring your milk out into a bottle, you pour it like this. So like this instead of like this. If you pour it like this, more milk will just come out of your containers. As you can see, then the milk will all like run down. But if you see a little milk still in there, you can just raise this up and pour that last little bit of milk into your bottle. Okay, let's talk tips and troubleshooting. A big thing you need to remember is that your nipple needs to be completely centered in the middle. So you can either kind of pancake your boob and place it on to make sure that it's in the middle. I kind of like to roll it on to make sure that my nipple's in the middle. But if your nipple is going off to the side, like hitting the side, or worse, over here, you're not going to get milk, and that's going to be really frustrating. If you feel like maybe this boob is emptying and this boob isn't, I would take it off and check, because you don't want to go through like a whole pump and this boob didn't pump anything and that one did, and then you got to put this one back in. So make sure your nipple is in the middle. Also make sure you're using a good bra for this. Sports bras work, stretchy nursing bras work. What probably wouldn't work is a bra with underwire or padding, like a normal bra like that. You're probably just going to have suction problems. I like to do something called the fridge hack. And so to do that, I take off my motor, I take my parts, I'm gonna put on this cover, and then I'm just gonna stick this in the fridge for a couple hours until my next pump, and then wash everything completely at the end of the night. So different lactation consultants will tell you different things about this. I know it's not recommended for NICU babies, but a lot of experienced moms will tell you this trick, and it's really helpful to put your parts in the fridge between different pumps of the day. So it's really nice that this pump comes with this cover. So it makes, I feel like that all a little more sanitary even. This pump actually does have pretty good motion. You can lean forward slightly, back slightly, side to side slightly, and don't really have to worry about much. I wouldn't bend all the way over and do the dishes. Milk would probably come out the top. I wouldn't lay all the way down. Milk would definitely spill. If you do need to bend down and like pick something up, I would just try to keep your chest straight still and bend with the legs, pick up what you need to pick up, and then go around. But you can definitely walk around the house, do basic childcare needs, that kind of thing. Cleaning wise, I would wash and boil before first use, and then what I normally do is I hand wash at the end of the night, do the fridge hack, you know, during the day, and then occasionally put the parts, the washable parts, all in a dishwasher bag, and then put my dishwasher on sanitize mode. So that's a good little trick, that the dishwasher is a way you can sanitize your parts if it has a sanitize button. Okay, that's my review and tips for the Momcozy M5. I hope it was helpful. If you did find it helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. If you have any questions at all or have anything to say about this pump, please leave them in the comment section. I love to answer questions in the comment section. So don't worry at all about leaving a question or a comment. I would love to read it. If you're new to my YouTube channel, I would love if you subscribed and joined my YouTube fam. I do motherhood and homemaking videos and reviews, and I would love for you to join as one of my subscribers. All right, thank you so much for watching my video, and I will see you in my next one.